In today's complex world of politics and finance, the intersection of high-profile figures and cryptocurrency often sparks debate and speculation. So in this video, I want to explore an intriguing question. Is Donald Trump actually good for Bitcoin? Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, has been a polarizing figure in many areas. And the world of cryptocurrency is no exception. His presidency coincided with significant growth and volatility in the crypto market, leading many to wonder about his impact on Bitcoin should he win the election in 2024 for his second term. In this video, we'll dive into this controversial topic, examining arguments from multiple perspectives. My goal is not to provide a definite answer, but to present you with the information needed to form your own informed opinion. Before we dive into the specifics of Trump and Bitcoin, let's quickly cover some essential background information. Bitcoin, launched in 2009, is the world's first and most well-known cryptocurrency. It's a decentralized digital currency operating without a central bank or single administrator. Bitcoin uses blockchain technology to ensure secure, transparent transactions and to control the creation of new units. Donald Trump served as the 45th president of the United States from 2017 to 2021. His presidency was marked by unconventional approaches to politics and economics, including criticism of traditional financial institutions, a focus on deregulation, in America First economic policy. Regarding cryptocurrency, Trump has made several public statements. In July 2019, he tweeted, "I'm not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air." However, recently during his campaign to be elected as President of the United States in 2024, his opinion about cryptocurrencies seems to have drastically changed with statements such as that he will end Joe Biden's war on crypto and ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in America. Or stating that Bitcoin mining might be America's last line of defense against a CBDC, central bank digital currency. We want all the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the USA. Or saying that he will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million crypto holders. Or being in general very positive and open-minded to all things related to cryptocurrency companies and crypto in general. Quite a 180 degrees turnaround from calling Bitcoin a scam in 2021. But to be fair, probably the kind of development everybody who starts to understand Bitcoin goes through. Now, let's explore some arguments suggesting that Donald Trump could be considered good for Bitcoin. Criticism of the Federal Reserve and traditional banking. Trump has been a vocal critic of the Federal Reserve and traditional banking systems. During his presidency, he often called for lower interest rates and criticized the Fed's monetary policies. This skepticism towards centralized financial institutions aligns with Bitcoin's core philosophy of decentralization. Some argue that Trump's rhetoric could drive more people to seek alternatives like Bitcoin. Economic uncertainty leading to increased Bitcoin interest. Trump's unconventional approach to economics and international trade often led to market volatility. Some investors view Bitcoin as a hedge against economic uncertainty and inflation. The argument here is that Trump's policies and unpredictable nature could push more people to consider Bitcoin a store of value or safe haven asset. Overlap between Trump's base and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. There's a perceived overlap between Trump supporters and cryptocurrency enthusiasts, particularly in their distrust of established institutions and preference for individual freedom. This could mean that a significant portion of Trump's base might be more open to adopting or promoting Bitcoin. Potential for deregulation. Trump's general stance on deregulation could be seen as beneficial for the cryptocurrency market. While his administration did not specifically deregulate cryptocurrencies, the overall pro-business, anti-regulation approach could create a more favorable environment for Bitcoin and other digital currencies. Increased mainstream attention. Trump's comments on Bitcoin, whether positive or negative, brought significant attention to the cryptocurrency. Some argue that this increased visibility, regardless of the sentiment, helps to legitimize Bitcoin in the public eye and could lead to greater adoption. While we've explored potential positives, there are also strong arguments suggesting that Donald Trump might not be good for Bitcoin. Let's examine those counterpoints. Regulatory concerns under his administration. Despite a general deregulatory stance, Trump's last administration showed signs of increased scrutiny towards cryptocurrencies. In 2020, his Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin proposed strict regulations on self-hosted crypto wallets. This suggests that a second Trump term might lead to tighter, not looser crypto regulations. Potential for increased government scrutiny. Trump has expressed concerns about cryptocurrencies being used for illegal activities. This focus could lead to increased government oversight and potentially stricter enforcement actions against crypto exchanges and users, which could hamper Bitcoin's growth and adoption. Preference for the US dollar. Trump has consistently championed the strength of the US dollar. His America First economic policy might prioritize maintaining the dollar's global dominance, potentially at the expense of alternative currencies like Bitcoin. Unpredictability factor. While some see Trump's unpredictability as a boost for Bitcoin, others argue it could lead to erratic policies that create an unstable environment for crypto developments and investments. According to some, Trump is also known and feared for sometimes not honoring agreements when it's not convenient for him anymore. Focus on traditional industries. Trump's economic policies often focused on boosting traditional industries like manufacturing and fossil fuels. This approach might not prioritize or could potentially sideline the development of emerging technologies like blockchain and cryptocurrencies. International tensions. Trump's confrontational approach to international relations, particularly with China, could disrupt the global nature of Bitcoin. Increased global tensions might lead to more restrictive cross-border transaction policies, potentially limiting Bitcoin's utility as a global currency. While we've explored arguments for and against Trump's impact on Bitcoin, it's important to consider some neutral factors that provide a broader perspective. Limited direct impact of any single politician. Bitcoin was designed to be resistant to political influence. Its decentralized nature means that no single government or leader, including Trump, can directly control or shut down the network. While policies can affect adoption and market sentiment, Bitcoin's core protocol remains largely unaffected by political changes. Bitcoin's global nature versus US-centric politics. While the US is a significant player in the crypto space, Bitcoin is a global phenomenon. Trump's policies and statements primarily affect the US market, which is just one part of the global Bitcoin ecosystem. Many major developments in Bitcoin occur outside the US, in countries like El Salvador, Japan, or Switzerland. Technological progress continues regardless. The development of Bitcoin technology continues irrespective of political leadership. Improvements like the Lightning Network or Taproot were implemented during Trump's presidency and continue to evolve, driven by a global community of developers rather than political figures. The crypto industry's adaptability. The cryptocurrency industry has shown remarkable adaptability to changing political and regulatory environments. Regardless of who's in power, the industry tends to find ways to navigate new challenges and opportunities, such as we saw Bitcoin mining activities moving to new places around the world after China banned Bitcoin mining in 2021. Long-term trend of increasing institutional acceptance. There's a broader trend of increasing institutional and mainstream acceptance of Bitcoin that transcends individual political administrations. This includes growing interest from major financial institutions, as seen with the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs that were launched this year, which continues regardless of who occupies the White House. Ultimately, Trump's impact on Bitcoin is indirect and multifaceted. While his policies and statements can influence market sentiment and the regulatory environment, Bitcoin's underlying technology and global adoption continue to evolve independently of any one political figure. Also, we all know that politicians like to make big promises before an election in order to get your vote. The question always remains if they deliver on their promises after the election or conveniently forget about them. As we look towards the 2024 election and beyond, it's important to remember that the cryptocurrency landscape is constantly changing. Regardless of who holds political office, Bitcoin's future will likely be shaped by a combination of technological advancements, global economic factors, regulatory developments, and broader social trends. I encourage you, my viewers, to continue following this evolving story, to do your own research and to think critically about the complex relationship between politics and cryptocurrency. What do you think? Will Trump be good or bad for Bitcoin? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos exploring the fascinating world of cryptocurrency trading. Until we see each other again, happy investing.